Your guess is as good as mine, said Hantasiro. Regardless of where it came from, it is not a great compliment for this room. The common room had recently been garnished with a mirror. No one knew where it came from, what it was doing here, or what reason it even had to be situated in 1A's common room. Maybe it was an apology gift from the world, which had set the kids up time and time again and turned them into magnets for trouble. You know, like the Straw Hat Pirates. Maybe someone in the class had already bought it but had no space for it, so they dumped it there. Or yet, it could even be a prank from 1B, namely Nito Monoma. I don't know, said Shoto Todoroki. I don't see the big deal behind it, it is just a mirror. But still, it just feels out of place. Like it shouldn't even be here in the first place. What value does it serve? A lot to Aoyama, snarked Tsuyu. Now he's going to spend his time here admiring himself, ribbit. For all I know, he'll probably start kissing his own reflection unless he's no stranger to doing so. Why, it's still out there. He wants to bring everybody in on his vain self-love. Apart from him, Tsuyu, Iida huffed. I actually agree with Todoroki, said Uraraka. It's not like a mirror can harm anyone, can it? Not if you shatter it instantly. That would be 7 years worth of bad luck otherwise. After finishing his sentence, Todoroki turned towards his reflection. Within a few seconds, his expression had changed. He was still staring at himself, but he seemed to be taken aback by something. Come look at this, he beckoned everyone, who gathered around him. To their disappointment, all they could see were their reflections. What's so special about it? Asked Zero. We're just looking at ourselves. It wasn't just me, Todoroki began to speak. It was different. I saw me with my siblings, and my mother. We were all in a warm and strong embrace. You don't need to lie to impress us, ribbit. I'm not lying. I could actually see it all myself. Out of the way, everybody. I need to be sure there is some truth to Todoroki's words. Once they were out of Iida's way, he simply stared at himself the way Todoroki did. A few seconds had passed, and his expression had changed. Maybe Todoroki wasn't lying after all. I think this mirror is magic, said Iida. Why, what makes you say that? Asked Uraraka. What I saw was me and Tensai, and my arm was wrapped around him. Wow, so maybe this mirror shows you a reflection of the people you feel closest to, Zero remarked out of interest. He had also miraculously healed in this reflection, Iida reminded him. Okay, so maybe it shows you what you desire, riveted Tsuyu. If Mineta finds this, he'll hog this to himself, and next thing you know, the glass will be stained with. Asui, please, ribbit, I was about to say kiss marks. Shows you what you desire, huh, Uraraka murmured to herself. People you feel closest to. Later that day, when the crowd had dispersed and everyone went their separate ways, Uraraka ran off with the mirror. Carrying it was no easy feat, especially with her finger pads and considering how fragile it was. Hauling it upstairs wasn't any easier either. Yet the Uemato had somehow managed to pull her through the entire task. By the time she had parked it outside Midoriya's room, she prepared to knock the door when she could hear some faint footsteps. Not everyone had seen the mirror, but she was in mood to answer all sorts of questions surrounding it. I don't know how it ended up here, but I figured that since no one wa. Uraraka, what are you talking about? Asked Midoriya, who had only just reached the top of the stairs. And why do you have a mirror? It's no big deal. It may be magic or something. A magic mirror. Yeah, apparently, if you look at it long enough, you will see what you desire, and something about the people you feel close to. I don't know if I should ask this because I don't want to embarrass myself, even though I should know that the chances of that are quite unlikely, but still there's a chance that someone could walk upstairs and that my reflection will be revealed for all to see, and then they'll call everyone up, and before you know it, we'll have to start paying just to have a go. You can have a go, all right. That's what I was gonna ask. Midoriya crouched down in front of the mirror and stared long and hard at his reflection. He just remained static for about 40 seconds, like he was trying to take in what he had seen. What do you see? Asked Uraraka. I see a lot of people surrounding me, he said, sounding distant and rather spaced out. My mom, All Might, Kachan, Gran Torino, and you. You feel close to that many people, Deku. I never knew you could wait. Did you just mention me? Yes. I don't know if you can see it as well, but you were crouching next to me. No, only you can see the reflection. I'm wondering, does this mirror work on more than one person? Why don't you see for yourself? Uraraka crouched down next to him, and they both stared at the mirror for a long while. Nothing seemed to coalesce. Maybe it only works on one person after all, remarked Uraraka. I just wanted to see what our reflection would look like. It doesn't matter, Midoriya reassured her. We don't even need to look at our reflections at this point. Just enjoy our company. That is, until someone comes up. Not too long after, it appeared that Zero had noticed the mirror had gone, because the next thing they heard from him was, "Hey, where did the magic mirror go?" Where stories live. Discover now.